Hi Aries, it's Rose from Psychic Readings with Rose, here to bring you your June 2024 timeless reading. Whenever you hear these messages, it will be the right time for you to receive these messages. I'm talking to Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you have 3 or more placements of Aries in your chart, this is definitely for you. Cross watchers, if you're trying to get information on your person who is an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, you are welcome. There's a lot of information that you can probably get on your person. Um, and if you would consider subscribing to my channel, so subscriptions are free, and I would love to have you here and help my channel grow. If this reading does resonate with you, please consider giving me a thumbs up or a purple heart emoji, or just drop me a line. I've been getting comments coming in, and I absolutely love hearing from you guys. My beautiful Aries fire signs. Let's see what's in store for you for the month of June 2024. Like I said, cross watchers, you are welcome as well. You'll find information here about your person. I want to apologize if anyone hears background noise. I do have my microphone on, um, but I'm having some work done on the house today. But I wanted to get your videos out. So, like I said, I apologize for the outdoor noise. Hopefully, it's being blocked out. Okay. So Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stelliums, and Cross Watchers. Let's see what's going on with you guys for the month of June. Okay. Wow, the Empress reverse. This has been coming up. This came up in my main readings. The Empress has been showing up in reverse. Aries. This is a general reading, so the genders may be swapped, but not with the Empress here. This is a feminine energy. The sign of Taurus. We are just coming out of Taurus season, and because she's a major arcana card, I feel like I'm speaking to many of you Aries that Taurus season was rough for you, in regards to a mother, a grandmother, a sister, an older sibling, possibly an older cousin. It could be a mentor. For many of you, it can be actually a Taurus female. It could be in their moon. Um, this could be your own mother. This has been coming up. A lot of people are healing their mother wounds, but I feel like for many of you, it's about the season that we're just getting out of. So as we're going into June, we're going into Gemini season. Um, I want to say you closed out Taurus season with like a lot of negativity. Now, Aries, if you have Taurus placements in your chart, then this can be you. So something was definitely bothering you uh, recently, and maybe around your birthday or something. It wasn't what you thought. If you are an Aries moon or rising or Venus and your sun sign is in Taurus, it could apply to you. But this is a general reading, so like I said, swap out the genders for what for however you feel. But from what I'm feeling, I call upon my guides, my goddesses, my angels, my spiritual team, God and Goddess of the Most High, for these answers. And it's really resonating with me that this is a female in your life who's very negative, who had something go on with them, or maybe you had a situation with them where this is a powerful influence in your life, but it's very negative. So I'm sorry for you. If, for many of you, this is your mother or mother-in-law or wife or significant other. I apologize. I'm sorry. Okay, let's move forward and get more into it. Like I said, it's general. So if you want to contact me and get a personal reading with me, I would love to hear from you. You can find out my information on the About section. And my email address is psychicreadingswithrose@gmail.com. You can find me on Groupon. I'm still offering some readings on Groupon if you want to follow me at Psychic Readings with Rose. But mostly you'll find me on YouTube and on my Instagram account at Psychic Readings with Rose. And I would love to have you be a part of this little community here. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Aries, what's going on? this Empress here in the reverse, very strong Taurus energy, is doing something wrong. Okay, this is a very like this is a person who doesn't give evenly and freely to her children, her family, her coworkers, people who are under her, people who answer to her. She doesn't give freely. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse, a lot of times I see that as a Libra card, and I know it's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It's an Earth energy, but I do see it as Libra when it's in the upright in reverse, because it speaks about the scales of justice and stuff like that. In some decks, not in this deck, but in many decks, it has a scales. When it's in the reverse, it's not giving freely. So what I want to say is, let me give you a scenario, Aries. Okay, if you have somebody in your life, okay, who is a female, and they seem to take on this matriarch role, okay, for whatever reason. Maybe they are the matriarch of the family. However, that doesn't make them a good person. And I talk about this a lot, and it comes up a lot because I feel like the collective is going through this. Okay, I can speak for myself as well. Many family members, or many people that are like family, or part of our extended family, whatever the case may be, it's going to resonate differently with all of you, especially cross watchers. If you are watching for what's going on with Aries, they're going through it with a Taurus female here. Okay. And the Taurus female has done wrong. Cross watcher, this could be you. If this is you, I hope you're learning a lesson here, because Aries is being shown of your discrepancies. Okay. And Aries is not a sign to play around with, especially when they're in their rising sign, or anywhere they have strong Aries placements. Aries is a very powerful sign. It's the first sign of the zodiac, okay, and it's very fiery, and it's a beautiful sign. Many Aries are very powerful people, very generous, very warm, very loving people. They give without strings. Okay, they don't expect anything in return. That could be what the problem is with you and this dark feminine energy. Okay, because you see that she doesn't give freely. Now, what I want to get back to what I was trying to say. Let's say there's an occasion, okay? Because I got the feeling before I was shuffling, when I was shuffling, that there's some type of occasion coming up, possibly some kind of celebration coming up, and this Empress doesn't ever bring enough to the table. Let's say it's a party, someone's outdoor party, someone's park party, whatever it is, where everyone is supposed to bring something as a nice gesture, whether it's food or drink, or just gifts, or whatever it is. This person is not giving the way others are. Okay, and Aries, you're seeing this, you're witnessing this, or if you're not aware of it, you're aware of it now, because this is what this woman's doing. Okay, this dark feminine, this dark mother, scorned woman. Like I said, this could be a scenario that happened to you in Taurus season, but it's still affecting you right now, because it's here now that this person is very unfair. They give to, let's say they give to their family, they give to their children, right? But then other children at the party, they don't get as much. Or she gives to the people that she favors, right? And she doesn't give as enough, or she doesn't give anything at all. She shows up ready to party and then doesn't deliver. So she actually takes and she doesn't give. So it's a kind of like a tricky energy, because she does something to throw off like her intentions. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't have enough, or yeah, I forgot it at home, or I'm not staying long, so I'm not going to be eating that much, so I didn't bring anything. Those type of scenarios. Okay, and Aries, you're not about that. Crosswatcher, you're not about that. Crosswatcher, if this is you, you need to really come correct, because you're going to lose a lot of good people in your life if this is you, Crosswatcher. Okay, if this is you. If this is your mother or mother-in-law or sister-in-law or boss, Just know that this person is corrupt, okay, morally corrupt. They like to favor some and disfavor others, okay? It's not a good energy, and I'm sorry, Aries, to start this way, but forewarned is forearmed. So there are plenty of ways to deal with this, okay? Five of Wands in reverse. So you know what? In the future, I like to see this because I feel, Aries, you're going to disengage. I'm going to say right now, I feel like this person's a horrible cook, but they think that they're a great cook. So you kind of let me know in the comments if you are dealing with a female who thinks she's like the goddess of cooking, and meanwhile it's not. But she likes to receive the attention from others, and they give it to her because she expects it, and she has a way of manipulating. But it really, like, it's nothing special. And I feel like you're like, Aries. I feel like this has a lot to do with food. Um, in the future, you can be like, you know what? I'm good. I'm not gonna, take the crumbs that Taurus is sending me, or this nasty, mother-in-law, mother figure, or friend, or whatever she is in your life. You're not going to be accepting it, nor are you going to be dealing with the aggravation of that person. So you may very well be like, you know what? There's a party coming up. I'm invited. Taurus is going to be there, but you know what? I'm not going to go. And if I do go, I'm going to protect my energy, and I'm going to disengage with Taurus, right? Or the Empress in reverse. Okay. Um, and I like that. So you're kind of like freeing yourself from this toxic person, and when it's family or extended family, and we have to see that person because we're involved with our families, we're involved with our networking, we're involved with whatever we're involved with. It's like sometimes it's impossible to just like avoid this person, but that doesn't mean it's impossible to protect your energy from this person. Disengage, say hello, how are you, and don't put too much into it. Ignore, 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 ignore. Only speak when having to be speaking, and you're going to find yourself in a very peaceful state of mind. And your passion and love for life and love for who you have around your life will really like spark and ignite your as you move into the summer months. So that's really nice to see. You have to let me know who this person is. Some of you don't want to comment. I understand for for privacy reasons. I totally get it. But please consider liking and sharing, and maybe just send me a purple heart emoji that I love to see. Or you can book a personal reading with me. I would love to hear from you, my Aries babies. Okay, let's see what else is going on. What else? Page of Swords. So communication coming in, positive communication coming in. And it's probably because other people are also aware of what you're picking up on, Aries. Aries male, Aries men, if this is your spouse, you're not putting up with it anymore. You're seeing right through them. Maybe they go through this, I'm going to clarify the Empress in reverse here to see, who it is for the majority of the collective watching. Spirit, please show me who this Empress in reverse is. Because the Empress in, upright is, salt of the earth. She's psychic. She's intuitive. She loves children. She loves pets. She loves people. She likes to entertain. She's financially independent. The Hierophant in reverse. Yeah. Oh, boy. Double Taurus energy here. So, Aries, this is the Hierophant in reverse. I'm so sorry if you're hearing the noise outside. Please, I'm so sorry. I just had to get this reading out. The Hierophant in reverse is another Taurus, and they complement each other here. So this could very well be, I don't feel like it's you. I feel like it's, this person could be part of an organization, an organized religion, a network of people that are corrupt. Okay? So it's very, very, very like again, the spirit is warning me to stay away. For Aries cross watchers, stay away from this Empress in reverse. She's got a whole group of people that she's connected to. She could be part of a coven. Okay, for those of you who don't know what it is, please Google coven. Okay, not that all covens are bad. She could be part of a some type of religious cult that's unconventional, or that a company that is corrupt. Okay, and you want nothing to do with this. Okay, um, yeah, I'm gonna Page of Cups in the upright position. So I feel like with that, like they come in all warm and fuzzy, and it looks good on the outside, you know. And it looks like it gives you like a very like it look this to me looks like something that has to do with like they ask for money, or they ask for donations or something. So that could definitely well be an institution, uh, some kind of religious organization or some kind of company that they work on donations and stuff, and they get it because they charm you, with their innocence, and their way of like approaching you is very warm and fuzzy. But then when it comes down to being, who they are, they're no good, you know. But you do have two pages here, so you have messages coming in. Definitely, you have some messages coming in from Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, messages coming in from Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and then we have your own energy here, Aries, right? Fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So we have a lot of energy. The Nine of Swords is here in your future, by your future card here, which, speaks of sleepless nights and anxiety. So I feel like you're disengaging, Aries, but you're having a hard time disengaging in the future. But you know that you have to, Aries. So do what you have to do. Like I said, if you're involved with this woman romantically, it would be a good idea to just kind of like go your own way. I wouldn't be romantically involved with this person anymore, because it looks like, you maybe some of you have Gemini in your moon, Gemini or Aquarius or Libra in your moon. Maybe you have it in your sun and you're watching for your rising or moon sign. This just could be your energy in general, that this person gives you anxiety, for sure. And sometimes you're all in your head and you can't sleep at night because of what this person does to you energetically. Now, I just want to tell you this person doesn't have a specific target. They just like to do this to people just because they're sadistic and they like to get off on it. And there's many people like that, especially with this organization, because they have this whole network of people backing them up. Okay, very Taurian energy. So definitely, I feel like the light has been shed on the darkness recently, but not many people see it because they paint a very pretty picture of love and light and all that, whatever, and they're nothing like that at all. Bunch of phonies. Six of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like something happened where they were exposed, or they didn't receive what they thought they would be receiving. They weren't. This could be very well you, Aries, where you just said, you know what, enough. I'm not going to deal with this anymore. If I need to expose Taurus, or I need to expose their organization or their society, or their family dynamic or whatever, I'm going to do it. Okay, and they're not going to be receiving the accolades that they want to receive, because I feel like when this person comes in, they expect like everyone to stop what they're doing and look at them, this Empress and this Hierophant here. um Look at them and look at what they're doing, and it's like, that's not going to happen anymore. That's not going to. Let me check out this Page of Swords here. Ooh, the High Priestess. So, oh my gosh. So Aries, maybe many of you go to psychics, and maybe, you're watching this video, so obviously you're into tarot. And this is a Cancer or Pisces card. Can be Scorpio, but I'm feeling more Cancer or Pisces. This could be your energy if you have this in your sun or your moon or your rising, where you're actually very intuitive, you're psychic, you keep secrets, you have secret knowledge. You are opposite of this Hierophant and Empress reverse energy. So maybe you're very much more spiritual and you've left, for many of you, this is leaving an organized religion to follow the path of spirituality and the occult and the esoteric life, tarot, runes, psychic ability, intuition, raising your frequency, raising your vibration. All of that is anything of that nature is what is more what you are about, Aries, or cross watcher. Cross watcher, if you're wondering what Aries is more about, they're leaving a corrupt organization or corrupt way of thinking, and they're going more towards spiritual and enlightenment and divine feminine, um, and working with spirits, working with the divine, and really trusting in their own intuition and your own intuition, Aries. Okay, so this is beautiful here. And I feel like you're getting a message from maybe you've gone to a psychic recently, or you will be, and they're going to tell you something that you need to hear. This institution, this people, this family, this dynamic here, whatever it uh, is fraudulent, fraud, and you're seeing it now. And I feel like it wasn't only exposed to you, maybe another Leo or Sagittarius confirmed it, maybe an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini confirmed it. And this high priestess here is definitely confirming that you're doing the right thing by moving on. I know it's scary. I know you're full of anxiety. I understand that. And it might get a little worse before it gets better, but beautiful, difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. And an awakening can be very uncomfortable, Aries, but you're on your way and you have help from the divine here. Maybe you're doing some work with the moon. I know there's a new moon in Gemini coming up. We recently had a full Sagittarius flower moon, which was so life-changing and so beautiful. And I definitely felt a shift. And it's way more positive. So yeah, if Taurus season was a disaster, it's gone. You're not dealing with that energy anymore, Aries. You're like, no, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not doing that. Absolutely not. That's not for me. Queen of Cups in the reverse. So, interesting. There's another person here coming up in your future, Aries. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, strong Cancer, Pisces energy. Who is very much in the negative. Like they don't believe what you believe in. They're not believing what the psychic says, what the tarot card reader says, what the fortune teller says, um, what the psychic medium says. They're not believing it. But yet they have the ability, crosswatcher, if this is you, you have the ability to be psychic, to be intuitive, to be in that energy of mysticism, okay? And you're not allowing it to come through. Aries, if this is somebody, female that you're, involved with, they're not on the same spiritual path with you. And they might not be for some time. Or maybe they're, it could be, maybe I'm speaking to the crosswatchers here. Crosswatcher, maybe you were let down and betrayed by your faith, right? You betrayed by your faith and you believed that it was something that it wasn't because they put on a good show. And now you're being told by Aries and Aries practitioner that things are not what they seem. Okay, this is false. This is false. This is a false institution, a false culture, a false belief system who's taken money from people, from innocent people. So maybe you got really burned by this institution, by this Empress in reverse, by this Hierophant in reverse, these corrupt people, false leaders. This could be somebody that you follow on YouTube for spiritual advice, and you find out that they're a fraud. that they are not working for the divine, they are working for the devil. That happens a lot. There are many motivational speakers that people really do trust their word and they listen to, and they go to their podcasts, or they go to see them in person, and it's just a cult. You know, they're not working with the God and Goddess of the Most High. They're working with the damn devil. You know, so Aries. Let's get back to you because it says you are reading. Aries, you are on the right path. You're on the path to enlightenment, okay? And it might seem very uncomfortable, Aries, but it's part of the process. So just hang in there. And if your queen is really not, on board yet, and maybe understand that they were hurt by this society, they were hurt by this way of thinking, they were hurt by what they were told and made to believe, and made to pay, and pushed on and shoved up, in their energy to believe this, and they're not ready to fully embrace what you're telling them or what the practitioner is telling them. And that's okay. Give them time. Crosswatcher, if this is you, if you are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, female or male, it's okay, because like I said, it's general. You might want to reconsider what this high priestess has to say, because I'm going with the high priestess here for sure. I always do. I love the high priestess. I also love the empress, but I don't like the empress in reverse. And the high priestess in reverse is not following your intuition. But the fact that you have the Queen of Cups, who is highly intuitive, highly empathic, highly spiritual, highly psychic, and you're not trusting this practitioner who's giving you very sage advice, Aries and Crosswatcher, you need to surrender. Maybe try looking at things in a different direction, in a different way of thinking. Maybe listen to what Aries is saying. Aries, maybe listen to, if you have this in your moon, and you're questioning what you're hearing, you're questioning maybe the tarot card readers that you're listening to on YouTube, you're questioning the practitioner that is who your friends go to or your family goes to. I feel like you're going to possibly, in the future, be enlightened on your own time. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Unfortunately, Aries, for this person in your life who's has heavy water in their chart, um, they're not going to be receiving good karma, and it's because I feel like they didn't pay attention to the advice from spirit. They chose to stay in the darkness, and they're going to have to pay karma. They're gonna be like feeling like, oh, I feel like they've been victimized by this institution here, by this Empress and Hierophant in the reverse. I feel like they fell victim to this association, this fraudulent, um, whatever you want to call it, coven, or fraudulent church, fraudulent temple. You know, they're completely frauds, and they're just full of it. Nothing is true. Nothing is sincere. So, and then we have the star reverse. So, yeah, Aries, I feel like your person, this is really not you, that your person is not going to be receiving the enlightenment that you are receiving. So spirit is telling me to tell you that it's gonna drain you. It's going to um take you a while to really ascend to a different way of thinking, even though you already know, you've seen it, you've witnessed it, and you've talked about it with others, but your person is not ready to come on board with you yet. And I feel like, your journey of spiritual enlightenment, spiritual healing could be thwarted because you need to get over something. You were betrayed. Definitely were betrayed. Um, but I feel like, by the time, I want to say, but Scorpio season comes around, you may start to embrace the way you feel and understanding that, you fell victim just as much as your cross watcher, your person did. And you're gonna get over, and you're gonna start to, embrace what you still have rather than the losses here. So this is kind of like a really weird, intense reading here. And it has a lot to do with your cross watcher, Aries. I'm sorry. But it's very important to understand that, we can all be taken for a ride by others. And, when you see the truth, and when you see, and you start to talk about, oh, this person was corrupt, and this network is corrupt, and what they're saying is just all fluff, and they don't mean anything. They have nothing to give, and they have everything to take. It can it cannot be well received. There might be many, because I see there's people who do believe you and who are on the same page as you, but then the people that are close to you are not. So that can be disruptive in your way up to the top in your ascension, you know? So Aries, that's what I have for you for the month of June. Healing is coming, enlightenment is coming. I would give your person some time to get on board with you, whether it's a friend, family, coworker, domestic partner, whatever it is, somebody that you're involved with. They will come around, but you just keep working with the high priestess energy. You keep staying in that high vibe, divine feminine energy, and you will be okay. Okay. You will be okay, Aries. You will get through this. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you much love, light, and unexpected blessings in the month of June. Take care.